this video, we will be tackling about getting the translation of axes, exercise 1, A and B, presented by me, Sheila May R. Mercado. So now let's start with the exercises 1A, wherein we are about to get or to solve for the P1 or the shifted point. So in getting these values, of course, we will be needing to use a formula. So, bago natin makuha yung value ng ating P1 or ng ating shifted point, kailangan muna nating isolve or makuha yung value ni X1 and Y1. So, ang gagamitin nating formula in getting our X1 will be X1 equals to X minus H. Sa pagkuha naman natin ng ating Y1, ang formula naman natin na gagamitin ay Y1 equals Y minus K. So, as you can see in the picture, sinubstitute ko lang lahat ng value wherein our x and h is 4 and 5. So, 4 minus 5 equals negative 1. So, ang x1 daw natin equals to negative 1. Ganon din yung ginawa ko kay y. y1 equals y minus k na naging 1 minus negative 1. So, napalitan siya ng positive kasi parehas negative yung sign, kaya yung y1 natin ay naging 2. And clearly naman na nakalagay sa picture na ating p1 daw ay equal to x1 and y1. So basically, papalitan lang natin yung x1 and y1 ng value nila. So ang ating p1 na ay equals to negative 1 and 2. And that is our shifted point. So sa number 2, 3, 4, and 5, same process lang. Kukunin lang natin yung x1 and y1, and kapag na-compute na natin, ilalagay na natin siya sa p1. And that would be our shifted point. Now let's tackle about the graph. So in the right side of the presentation, ito po yung ating graph for number 1. Wherein ang ating shifted point ay makikita sa negative 1 and 2. Nalagyan naman natin siya ng point dyan na symbol niya na pwesto niya. And then, syempre, lalagyan din natin yung mark ng ating origin and our P. So, ganyan po yung magiging itsura ng graph niya kapag pinlat na natin yung mga points. And same goes sa mga sumunod na mga numbers. So, ipapakita ko na lang yung mga graph ng number 2, 3, and 5. So, this will be the solution for 4, 5, and 6. And sa mga susunod na slide, ipapakita ko yung mga graph ng ating 4 and 5. So, now let's move on to exercise 1B. And these are the solutions. So, in solving our exercise B, of course, we need to write the given. And then, kapag the next step will be, pagsasamahin lang natin yung like terms. And then, ilalagay natin siya sa open and close parenthesis. And then, magpa-plus 1 lang tayo both side para mailabas natin yung whole number na kasama ng may square. And then, kukunin lang natin yung dalawang number wherein kapag tinimes natin siya sa sarili niya, makukuha natin yung nasa parenthesis. Kapag nakuha na natin yung number na kapag tinimes siya or tinwise natin ay makukuha natin yung value na nasa taas, i-squared lang natin siya and that would be our answer. So, yung over 1 and over 4 na nakalagay kay x and y ay nanggaling doon sa equal na 4. Wherein kapag tinimes natin ng 1 and 4 equals to 4 pa rin. And then from there, makukuha na natin ang ating origin, which is negative 1 for the x and negative 2 for our y. Same process lang din sa ating 2 to number 5.
My name is Maria Brenda Arnieva and I will be discussing the Module 8 Exercise 2AB. So, in Exercise 2A, the question is, if the xy coordinate system is rotated through an angle theta to form the x dash y dash coordinate system, determine the coordinates of the point P dash with respect to the x dash y dash coordinate system given its coordinates with respect to the xy coordinate system. So, in exercise 2A, the given is P and theta. So, we are asked to find the p dash. So in number 1, our p is 0 and negative 8, and our theta is 60 degrees. So our p dash is negative 4 square root of 3 and negative 4. In number 2, our p is 2 and 4, and our theta is 30 degree, and so our p dash is square root of 3 plus 2 and negative 1 plus 2 square root of 3. In number 3, our p is 7 and 4, and our theta is 30 degree. So our p dash is 7 square root of 3 over 2 plus 2 and negative 7 over 2 square root of 3. In number 4, our p is negative 8 and 0. So our theta is 45 degree. So our p dash is negative 4 square root of 2 and 4 square root of 2. Our 5 is 2 and 3, and our theta is negative 60. So our p dash is 1 minus 3 square root of 3 and square root of 3 plus 3 over 2. And lastly, our number 6 is our p is 2 and 4, and our theta is negative 45 degrees. So our p dash is negative square root of 2 and 3 square root of 2. So for the solution of our exercise 2a, we are said to find the p dash given the p and the theta. So we have to use the formulas x dash is equals to x cos theta plus y sin theta. And for our for our y dash is equals to negative x sin theta plus y cos theta. So for our number 1, our given p is 0 and negative 8, and our theta is equals to 60. So x dash is equals to 0 cos 60 plus negative 8 sin 60. So our x is negative 4 square root of 3. And our y is equals to negative 0 sin 60 plus negative 8 cos 60. So our y is equals to negative 4. So our p dash is equals to negative 4 square root of 3 and negative 4. And for our number 2, our p is 2 and 4, and our theta is 30. So our theta is 30. So x dash is equals to 2 cos 30 plus 4 sin 30. So our x is equals to square root of 3 plus 2. And for y dash is equals to negative 2 sin 30 plus 4 cos 30. So our y dash is equals to negative 1 plus 2 square root of 3. So our p dash is equals to square root of 3. Square root of 3 plus 2 and negative 1 plus 2 square root of 3. So for our number 3, given our p 7 and 4, and for our theta it is equals to 30. So x dash is equals to 7 cos 30 plus 4 sin 30. So our x is equals to 7 square root of 3 over 2 plus 2. And our y dash is equals to negative 7 sin 30 plus 4 cos 30. So our y is equals to negative 7 over 2 plus 2 square root of 3. So our p dash is 7 square root of 3 over 2 plus 2 and negative 7 over 2 plus 2 square root of 3. And for our number 4, our given p is negative 8 and 0, and our theta is 45. So x dash is equals to negative 8 cos 45 plus 0 sin 45. So our x is equals to negative 4 square root of 2. And y dash is equals to 8 sine 45 plus 0 cos 45. So our y is equals to 4 square root of 2. So our p dash is negative 4 square root of 2 and 4 square root of 2. For number 5, our given p is 2 and 3, and our theta is negative 60. So x dash is equals to 2 cos negative 60 plus 3 sine negative 60. So our x is equals to 1 minus 3 square root of 3 over 2. So and for y dash is equals to negative 2 sine negative 60 plus 3 cos negative 60. So y is equals to square root of 3 plus 3 over 2. So our p dash, we have 1 minus 3 square root of 3 over 2 and square root of 3 plus 3 over 2. And lastly, for our 6, our given p is 2 and 4, and our theta is negative 45. So our x dash is equals to 2 cos negative 45 plus 4 sine negative 45. So our x is negative square root of 2. And for our y dash is equals to negative 2 sine negative 45 plus 4 cos negative 45. So our answer is 3 square root of 2. So our p dash is negative square root of 2 and 3 square root of 2. And these are the graph for our exercise 2A. So when it comes to our exercise 2B, the question is, after rotating the xy coordinate system through an angle theta, the x dash y dash coordinate is obtained. Determine the coordinates of the point P dash with respect to the xy coordinate system given its coordinates with respect to the new x dash y dash coordinate system. So in exercise 2B, the given is the theta and the p dash. So we are said to find the p. For number 1, the p dash is 2 and 2. The theta is 45 degree. So the p is 0 and 2 square root of 2. Number 2, the p dash is 0 and negative 6. The theta is 60 degree. So the p is 3 square root of 3 and negative 3. For number 3, the p dash is 12 and negative 3. The theta is 150 degree. So the p is negative 6 square root of 3 plus 3 over 2 and 6 plus 3 square root of 3 over 2. For number 4, the p dash is 2 square root of 2 and negative square root of 2. So the theta is negative 45 degree. The p is 1 and negative 3. Number 5, the p dash is square root of 3 plus 1 and square root of 3 minus 1. The theta is 30 degree. So our p is square root of 3 minus 1 over 2 and 1 plus 3 square root of 3 over 2. And lastly, the p dash is negative 4 square root of 2 and 6 square root of 2, and the given theta is 135 degree. So our p is negative 2 and negative 10. For the solution of exercise 2b, we are said to find the p given the p dash and the theta. So we have to use the formulas x is equals to x dash cos theta minus y dash sine theta. And for y is equals to x dash sine theta plus y dash cos theta. So for number 1, the given p dash is 2 and 2 and the given theta is 45. So x is equals to 2 cos 45 minus 2 sine 45. So x is equals to 0. So for y is equals to 2 sine 45 plus 2 cos 45. So y is equals to 2 square root of 2. So the answer for p is 0 and 2 square root of 2. For number 2, the given p dash is 0 and negative 6 and the given theta is 60. So x is equals to 0 cos 60 plus 6 sine 60. So x is equals to 3 square root of 3. And for y is equals to 0 sine 60 plus negative 6 cos 60. So y is equals to negative 3. So the answer for P is 3 square root of 3 and negative 3. For number 3, the given P dash is 12 and negative 3 and the given theta is 150. So x is equals to 12 cos 150 plus 3 sine 150. So x is equals to negative 6 square root of 3 plus 3 over 2. And for y is equals to 12 sine 150 plus negative 3 cos 150. So y is equals to 6 plus 3 square root of 3 over 2. So the answer for P is negative 3 square root of 3 plus 3 over 2 and 6 plus 3 square root of 3 over 2. And for number 4, the given P dash is 2 square root of 2 and negative square root of 2. And the given theta is negative 45. So x is equals to 2 square root of 2 cos negative 45 plus square root of 2 sine negative 45. So x is equals to 1. And for y is equals to 2 square root of 2 sine negative 45 plus negative square root of 2 cos negative 45. So y is equals to negative 3. So the answer for P is 1 and negative 3. For number 5, the given P dash is square root of 3 plus 1 and square root of 3 minus 1. And the theta is 30. So x is equals to square root of 3 plus 1 cos 30 minus square root of 3 minus 1 sine 30. So x is equals to square root of 3 minus 1 over 2. And for y is equals to square root of 3 plus 1 sine 30 plus square root of 3 minus 1 sine cos 30. So the answer for y is equals to 1 plus 3 square root of 3 over 2. So our P is square root of 3 minus 1 over 2 and 1 plus 3 square root of 3 over 2. And lastly, for number 6, the given P dash is negative 4 square root of 2 and 6 square root of 2. And the given theta is 135. So x is equals to negative 4 square root of 2 cos 135 minus 6 square root of 2 sine 135. So x is equals to negative 2. And for y is equals to negative 4 square root of 2 sine 135 plus 6 square root of 2 cos 135. So y is equals to negative 10. So the answer for number 6P is negative 2 and negative 10. So these are the graph for our exercise 2B.
Hi, I'm the presenter of this day. I'm Limbagan and Palo. I-discuss ko ang general second degree equation into two variables. Exercise 3, A and B. I-discuss ko talaga is yung exercise 3. So, let's go agad. So, test for species or type of a conic represented by an equation. The general second degree equation of the form ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared plus dx plus ey plus ef plus f is equal to 0. So meron tayong type ng conic, dalawang type ng conic. Ito yung non-degenerate conic and degenerate conic. Ang non-degenerate conic is yung not equal to 0, while the degenerate conic is equal to 0. So 1, b is equal to 0. If it's not equal to 0, circle a is equal to c. If ito naman ay equal to 0, tawag dito is point. b minus 4ac is equal to 0. Pag ito ay not equal to 0, parabola tawag dito. Pag ito ay equal to 0, 1 lang tawag doon. Number 3, b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. I mean less than 0. Pag ito ay not equal to 0, tawag dito is ellipse. Kapag ito ay equal to 0, 1 lang yung tawag dito. 4, b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. Kapag ito naman ay not equal to 0, hyperbola ang tawag dito. Pag naman ito ay equal to 0, to intersecting lines. Where d is equal to f, 4ac minus 4. Where d is equal to f, 4ac minus b squared plus bde minus ae squared minus cd squared. Next page. So, ito na yung exercise na nasagutan natin. So, A, determine the type of conic represented by each equation. So, alamin natin kung ano yung nare-represented ng problem na to or tama, equation. So, 1, 2x squared minus 4xy plus 8y squared plus 7 is equal to 0. So, ito yung mga given niya. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 4, C is equal to 8, D is equal to 0, E is equal to 0, F is equal to 7. So, ito yung formula na ito. D is equal to F, 4AC minus B squared plus BDE minus AE squared minus CD squared. So, D, ito na yung, yung substitution. So, D is equal to 7 times 4 times 2 times 8 times negative times 4 squared times positive times 4 times 0 times 0 times negative times 2 times 0 squared times negative times 8 times 0 squared is equal to 336. Since d is not equal to 0, we have a non-degenerate conic. So, ito yung, so mag-compute tayo for b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Para makuha yung b squared minus 4ac is equal to 4 squared minus 4 times 2 times 8 is equal to negative 48. Ito is less than 0. So, ang tawag dito or nagre-represented nito is an ellipse. So, next, B. Number 2. For 16x squared plus 24xy plus 9y squared minus 30x plus 40y is equal to 0. So, ito yung given. A is equal to 16. B is equal to 24. C is equal to 9. D is equal to negative 30, E is equal to 40, F is equal to 0. So, D, huwag na ulit-ulitin yan. Substitution agad tayo. So, 0 times 4 times 16 times 9 times negative times 24 squared times positive times 24 times negative 30 times 40 times negative times 16 times 40 squared times negative times 9 times negative 30 squared is equal to negative 62,500. Since d is not equal to 0, meron tayong non-degenerate conic. Non-degenerate conic. So, computing for b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. We get b squared minus 4ac is equal to 24 squared minus 4 times 16 times 9 is equal to 0. So, thus, the conic representative is parabola. So, kasi nga, yung unang, yung solution, not equal siya 0. So, parabola ang tawag doon. Or less than 0. Next. Wait, para mali ako. I think the conic represented nito is, wait lang. A1 line. Kasi ito is no, tama, parabola. Yes, parabola. So number 3, for x squared minus 10xy plus y squared plus x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. So given a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 10, c is equal to 1, d is equal to 1, e is equal to 1, f is equal to 1. So substitution agad, d is equal to 1 times 4 times 1 times 1 times negative 10 squared times positive times negative 10 times 1 times 1 times 1. Dalawang 1 lang yun. Times negative times 1 squared times negative or minus times 1 times 1 squared is equal to 100. I mean, negative 108. So since this is not equal to 0, we have a non-degenerate conic. So compute tayo for b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. We get b squared minus 4ac is equal to negative 10 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 is equal to 96, which is greater than 0. So ang nakuha natin dito is hyperbola. So next, angle of rotation formula. If the xy coordinate axes are rotated through an angle theta, 0 degrees less than theta, and theta is less than 90 degree, such that cotangent to theta is equal to a minus c over b. Then the equation ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0 will be transformed into an equation with no xy term. So B, determine the angle theta to which the coordinate axis must be rotated to remove the xy term. Do not transform the equation. So ito na, kunin lang natin yung angle theta na ito. So 1 for 2x squared plus 3xy plus y squared minus 10 is equal to 0. Given a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, c is equal to 1, d is equal to 0, e is equal to 0, f is equal to negative 10. So given, ulit natin yan, wag na yan. Substitution agad. Negative 10 times 4 times 2 times 1 times negative times 3 squared times positive times 3 times 0 times 0 times negative times 2 times 0 squared times negative times 1 times 0 is equal to 10. So this equal to 10. So ito is not equal to 0 but greater than 0. So ang b squared minus 4ac is equal to 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times 1 is equal to 1, greater than 0. So ang nare-representative nito is hyperbola dahil nga ito ay greater than 0 but not equal to 0. Okay? So hence, yes, nasabi ko na yan. So cotangent to theta is equal to a minus c over b is equal to 2 minus 1 over 3 is equal to 0.33. So then 2 theta is equal to r cot 0.33 is equal to 71 degree. Then the theta is equal to 35.5. Dahil nga pinaghiwalay yung dalawang theta, nahati rin degree. Kaya naging 35.5 ang sagot. same situation sa iba nating numbers. Kasunod na problem. For 5 square root of 3x squared plus yxy minus 3 square root of 3y squared minus 9 is equal to 0. A is equal to 5 square root of 3, b is equal to 8, c is equal to negative 3 square root of 3, d is equal to 0, a is equal to 0, f is equal to negative 9. So this substitution agad tayo, negative 9 times 4 times 5 square root of 3 times 3 square root of 3 times negative times 8 squared times positive times 8 times 8 0 times 0 times negative times 5 square root of 3 times 0 squared times negative times 3 square root of 3 times 0 is equal to 1,000, negative 1,044. So D is equal to negative 1,044, which is less than 0. So B squared minus 4AC is equal to 8 squared minus 4 times 5 square root of 3 times 3 square root of 3 is equal to 1,000, negative 1,044, which is less than 0. Sinabi ko na nga. So, ang tawag dito sa problem na to or equation na to is ellipse. Dahil ngayon, ito ay less than 0 and not equal to 0. So, cotangent to theta is equal to a minus c over b is equal to 5 square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 3 over 8. So, ito is not equal to, ito ay equal to 0.43. Then, 2 theta is equal to arc cot 67 degree, which is yung value ng 2 theta. Then, the theta is equal to 33.5 na pinaghiwalay yung dalawang theta lang. So, last, for 9x squared minus 5x plus 4y squared minus 144 is equal to 0. Given A is equal to 9, B is equal to negative 5, C is equal to 4, D is equal to 0, D is equal to 0, F is equal to negative 144. Substitution, D is equal to negative 144 times 4 times 9 times 4 times negative 5 squared times positive times negative 5 times 0 times 0 times negative times 9 times 0 squared times negative times 4 times 0 is equal to negative is equal to negative 17,136. So, ito is less than 0. Dapat yan. Mali lang pagkakalagay ko. So, sorry for that. So, b squared minus 4ac is equal to negative 5 squared minus 4 times 9 times 4 is equal to negative 119, which is greater than 0. So, ang nare-represent na itong equation or problem to is a ellipse. So, cotangent 2 theta is equal to a minus c over b is equal to 9 minus 4 over negative 5 is equal to negative 1. So, then 2 theta is equal to arc cot negative 1 is equal to negative 45 degree. Then, maghihiwalay natin, theta is equal to negative 22.5 degree. It should be negative, nakalimutan ko na siguro ng lagyan. So, sorry for that again. So, last, thank you for listening. God bless you all.